Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. I pray that you are in a it's Friday mode. Because, um, it is Friday. It is Friday. Hmm. Anyway, this morning, I wanted to talk about the evolution of time. Needless to say, over the past couple of weeks, I've done a whole lot of reflecting. Um, Probably looked through upwards of about 600 to 700 pictures. Trying to get my husband's memorial slideshow together, and you go back in time and you look and you start reminiscing, and you also see, oh my God, how I've aged. Everybody's like, girl, you look good for almost 70. I may look good for almost 70, but I see. And looking back at old pictures, I really see. And it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. Some of it has been like just gut wrenching laughter as I recanted the stories behind the pictures, and others have been like just this sentimental journey that I've walked on. When you've known someone, as long as I had known my husband and I met in 1979. Whew, that's a long time. That's a long time. We didn't get together for a few years, but yeah, it's a long time to know somebody. It's a long time to have memories and to kind of go back through. So anyway, not going down that road. Um, as I progressed through time through the photos, I thought about how, we change as we mature prayerfully through time, and we grow. A lot of people don't like the term evolution, but it's real. We evolve. We should evolve. We should evolve as who we are. We should evolve as our mental capacity is enlarged, and we learn new things and we encounter new things in life. And that should cause us to progress. So if you don't like evolution, let's call it progression, because that's what should be happening. The problem is when we don't want to progress forward, when we don't want to grow, when we want to stay stagnant. And then we encounter procrastination, we encounter fear, we encounter not doing justice to the reason that God created us. All right. We have to go back and recognize and understand that there is purpose in everything. Sometimes that purpose is to say, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that again. Sometimes that purpose will propel us forward. I want you to do an assessment of your progression. All right. How have you progressed over the years? How has your spirituality progressed? Are you closer to the Lord? Are you hearing clearer? How has your mental capacity progressed? Are you still there trying to learn and expand? How has your heart muscle progressed? Have you learned to love in spite of? Not just because of, because that's the love that Jesus has had for us. That's the love that we are called to show forth as children of the Most High. The evolution or progression of time should cause us to expand in every area of our lives, to expand in our finances, to expand in our ability to achieve. Not that your ambition is everything in life, but you should, as you progress mentally, as you progress spiritually, especially, you should progress in how you handle situations, and success should be more prevalent in your life because you learn to make it supernatural. You learn to put God's super on your natural. And so that progression it just explodes. And that's what you should be striving for. So I want you, it's Friday, you got the weekend, and we're going to do what we do on the weekend. But I want you to take a moment and deal with how has the evolution or progression of time affected you? All right. It affects everybody around you. But how has it affected you personally? See, I was able to go back and I looked and I thought about different things, and I could mark the effect that the different things have had on my life. And so I want to encourage you to do the same. Mark your growth. Can you? Can you sit? Can you take a pad and pencil and go back to when you were 20 and fast forward to however old you are right now and write out your progression of growth? What have you learned about you? Not just about life, but about you. Because if you're not progressing and understanding who you are better, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to help someone else progress and understand who they are for the betterment. All right. So now that's your homework for the weekend. While it's the weekend, while you worship, while you rest, while you self-care, and while you enjoy the things of God, take some time and mark out how you've grown and where do you want to grow into. Listen, I believe, God willing, I still got several years ahead of me. So I still want to continue to grow. I still want to continue to expand. You know, I love my husband. It's not a past tense. I love my husband very much. But because he transitioned does not mean that I need to stop living, because I won't. I want to continue to progress. It won't be quite the same without him. But I still have a work to do. And so I want to progress in the things of God. I want to progress in the natural. I still want to grow. And I am here to encourage you to mark your growth and to keep growing. No matter what stage of life you're in, mark your growth, keep growing, assess your progression or evolution of time, and then march forward. All right. All right. That's it. I pray you have a fantabulous weekend. I'm going to try and breathe a little bit more and move on a little bit further. All right. I love you with the love of Christ. You know you can't do a doggone thing about it. God bless you. Bye.